Hello fellow engineers! It's been a while, but welcome back to Engitopia. Now I just recently saw Biffa's new video showing there's new DLC, and it's my favourite kind of DLC, Bridge DLC. So I thought this is the perfect time. Oh god, that building's on fire. How do I stop this camera? The building's still... So yeah, I thought it was the perfect time to revisit Engitopia and upgrade some bridges, see what this new DLC is like. The last time we were in this game, we did the opposite of a bridge. We built a tunnel. I recreated a real-life project that I've worked on. The Stonehenge, yes, that is Stonehenge, tunnel. So this hasn't been built yet, but in a couple of years' time, it will be built. And I just went through like sort of what I worked on the project. So if you haven't seen that, go check out that video. But today, no more tunnels. We want bridges. So we'll head over in this direction past our very lopsided grade separated junction. And I thought we could replace these ones because as nice as this is, you would never have a suspension bridge that small. So suspension bridges, they're pretty expensive to build, to maintain as well. You've got all these wires that can corrode. They need to be inspected and painted pretty regularly. And generally, they're not really used for a short span. It's more like the longer spans. So to start with, I'm a bit scared of doing this. We're gonna delete this. So we'll go to our little bulldozer down here. And then goodbye. Oh god, what's gonna happen to that truck? Oh wow, he hovers. Well, let's, using the power of engineering, build him a new bridge before gravity takes effect. So down in roads, we have the usual bog standard tabs, but this is the new one, bridges and piers. So now we have a range of different style of bridges. Not gonna lie, I'm super excited by this. American 2-lane truss bridge. Now the trouble is, it seems we've got 3 lanes here, so I'm not sure that one will work. I think we'll try, we'll see what happens. Oh, it looks so cool. I really like it. I really like it. Oh god, I probably shouldn't press play though. That looks like it might end in disaster. Sorry, Mr. Lorry Driver. But as cool as this is, it's only 2 lanes, so it would be a bit of a disaster. Look at how nice that is. I really like this sort of, the color of it as well. But yeah, 3 lanes narrowing down to 2, not great. Particularly as we have a merge here. So it's essentially 4 lanes going down to 3, going down to 2. Gonna be a nightmare. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to get rid of you, Mr. Truss. I'm very sorry. You are very, very beautiful though. Alright, so this one, oh, looks really cool. But again, it's only 2 lanes in each direction. So we've got no entry signs there. So hopefully these people will be like, oh god, we can't go up there. We'll go that way. But again, absolute disaster if we allowed this. But look at the trusses underneath. And this sort of truss, can you see the triangles? They're all sort of facing away from the center. And then they meet at this point and then change direction. That's called a Pratt truss. Probably one of the most common trusses there is, actually. And this one is under the bridge. So usually your trusses are like over the road, like in the last bridge. But this one is like underneath, which is pretty cool. And there seems to be a little pedestrian walkway on the side of it, underneath as well. I don't know how these tie up at the ends, unless it isn't a pedestrian walkway. It could just be a walkway to maintain the bridge. So obviously this truss underneath needs to be maintained, needs to be repainted, inspected. I don't know if you saw somewhere, is that in America somewhere? There's a truss bridge that's completely snapped in 2 at the moment. Yeah, I think the inspection team, well, cocked up basically. And yeah, they found the steel completely snapped in 2, which is absolutely terrifying. But yeah, again, as cool as that one is, the lorry would have been happy, but we got to say goodbye to you. You're not the right width. But what we can use, this is more like a classic modern bridge. So this is a 3-lane viaduct. So this is about as modern and boring as it gets. Quite liking the detail though. We got our bridge piers with a very small little bearing under there. Now generally that's like literally like almost like a ball bearing. It's like a roller lets the bridge sort of move. So obviously quite large concrete structures. There's going to be a bit of movement because of heat and stuff. So that just allows the bridge to expand. Generally as well, you'll have, unfortunately there's not that level of detail here, but on bridges you'll notice there's like a strip along there. Usually like looks like metal on the road. I'll try and get a photo up. And this is literally just like a gap between the road and the bridge deck. And that just allows the bridge to like move slightly. Yeah, they're often filled with like a rubber sort of thing as well. And they're called bridge joints. So you usually see them at either end of the bridge and sometimes even along the middles. But yeah, I tell you what, I think we might have a boring standard bridge over there. But for this side, we're going to go a bit mental. We're going to delete that. Delete that. So I'm actually going to downgrade this road from a 3-lane down to a 2-lane up until this point. So under there we got 2 lanes coming through, down there we got 1 lane coming down, and then when it reaches here it just goes back to a 3-lane. So I think we can use our lane mathematic tool. So you always go in that lane, you Mr. Green go straight ahead, and you Mr. Red go straight ahead. And what I might have to do, I might have to come back and sort of install, I think there's some mods for like different sorts of roads, but we don't want footways along here, and we don't want that dodgy ass kink. We want this 2-way road to like be completely straight, and this to just attach on the side. But we'll have to come back to that a bit later. We've got important stuff to do. Right, so we've got standard bridge there. For this one, we're gonna do our junction a bit earlier. So we're gonna drop down to our 2-lane road. So that's gonna go like there somewhere. And then we're gonna take this 3rd lane off on a slip road, just like that. Okay, you can see our lanes here. We've got a right-hand turn on the right lane, and these other 2 lanes go straight ahead. Now we can play with some of these other bridges. I think for here, we need the truss bridge. Oh god, I don't know if that's an optical illusion or if it just goes really, really narrow. It looks really narrow. Hang on. Oh no, it's too... Oh no, it's not. Ah, okay. We can't use that one at all. That's very disappointing. I've realized it's one direction in each lane. So we can't use that one. That's a shame. No, but in case you're wondering what sort of truss this was called, when we've got this sort of shape, we call this a camelback, just because it looks like a camel, apparently. And then the sort of triangle layouts. This one's got, can you see it's got like triangle, 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 triangle. So we've got pointy up triangles and then pointy down triangle. Pointy up triangle, pointy down. And they're split by these vertical beams. This is called a Warren truss. Another very common type of truss. But yes, unfortunately, completely unsuitable for our road. So we will delete that. See ya. See ya. Alright, so unfortunately, there's actually no bridges that we can do like that. And to be fair, splitting these into 3 different bridges would have been very stupid. Just because it's really, really not very cost efficient. So bridges are generally the most expensive part of any highway scheme. So what we want to do, really, to make it realistic, is you want to combine them. So if we use this one, so this is actually really nice. It's got like some brick arches. Look at the detailing on there. That's really, really nice. Unfortunately, there's the right number of lanes. So we've got 3 lanes going into 3, which isn't ideal, but I think we can do a bit of jiggery pokery. Right, so essentially you have your 2 motorway lanes. So you've got a 3-lane coming in, a 3-lane coming out. They would merge into like a single thing. I mean, really, you'd have like a concrete barrier down the middle. Do we have a concrete barrier? Is that something I can add? It appears not. But oh, I'm so bad at this game. I just want to recreate real stuff. Why'd you test me, game? Why'd you test me? But you wouldn't have that there, obviously. I think the main thing is this road isn't actually like a highway, a motorway, what we call it in the UK. But my point is we've merged from 2 separate carriageways into a single one to make a single bridge, which would be a lot cheaper to make just a single bridge. And most importantly, it's a lovely arch bridge with a mini arch at the end. I like that. Yeah, and then we come to oh, this is why I stopped playing this game. I can't get it to do what I want it to do. So unfortunately we have let's try and at least sort these out. So this junction, we want you to go up there, you to go up there, and you to turn off. This is a motorway. This isn't a signalized junction. Use your imagination, people. So these are the only maneuvers you can do. Imagine there's a concrete barrier all the way down the middle, and it goes all the way up to there. So this isn't open. I'm going to actually sod this. Screw you, game. I'll do it how I can do it. All right, so anyone watching this, anyone from work watching this, apologies. Anyone watching this who's actually interested in highway design and stuff, imagine this lovely pink hedge is actually a concrete barrier. Right, and then across this junction, it's not actually a junction, it's just a motorway. I swear it's just a motorway. I think there's a way to like turn off traffic lights, isn't there? Toggle traffic lights. There we go, no more traffic lights there. Unfortunately, I couldn't work out how to how to make the hedges stay up there. But just assume the concrete barrier goes all the way across. Oh, this video is a disaster. There's a lot of assumptions in engineering. But yeah, there's our lovely new bridge. Didn't we do well? Didn't we do well? Yeah, let's press play and actually see what happens here. So, oh god, people on the grass, get out the road. Oh my god, he just turned around in the middle of the motorway. Anyway, right, so these people coming down, they might be a bit close to the old concrete barrier, but that's fine. Oh my god, look how close together they are. Oh dear. Oh, I really want that barrier put in. I really want that barrier. Seems to be a bit of give-weighing going on for some reason. Can I prevent that in here? Here you go, junction restrictions. Turn that off. Now everyone's just flying through there. Same there, turn that off. Sure, just go, just go. I think I'm telling people, just go mental. Do what you want. But can you imagine if you were driving down a motorway and you freaking came to this? Like that tractor trailer nearly toppled. That's such a sharp corner. Oh, what a disaster. What a disaster. But hopefully that gave you some idea as to what I was trying to achieve. It's just merging two different carriageways into a single... Oh god, this is building up. What's going on here? What's going on? Did that fix anything? All right, here we go. We got a donut van in that lane. What's going to happen to him? Ready? Oh, he just comes in before. Why did you stop? All right, junction restrictions here. Everyone go. Just go. It'll be fine, I swear. And I better, just so there's no confusion, I will line these up as well. So you guys will go straight. You guys will go straight. No crashing through the flowers into each other, please. Right, decent. I think we're sort of sorted. Just ignore that. Please ignore that. But we need to name our new bridge. It is not the Walker Bridge. It's a lovely stone arch named after one of my Patreons. So this is actually the Michael Francois Bridge. And unfortunately, I'm going to guess from your name you are not American, but you've got a lovely American 6-lane stone bridge to your name. There we go. Lovely jubbly. So in the meantime, this isn't really Engitopia, is it? It's just like Dickotopia. We got that, we got that, we got that. And we really need to sort out our poo canal. Right, we've got some demolishing of redundant buildings to do. So sorry, Mr. Burger Shack, your advertising is no more. There's a few over here. Boosh. And a few on Lewis Shore Mountain. Delete, delete, delete. And that one there. Nice, right. I think it might be time to get rid of the silly shapes. Or at least start a new area. Maybe we can continue the Billy Ray district down here. Because as part of the DLC, it didn't only come with bridges. It also came with these, which I'm very intrigued to use. They're like sea walls. So yeah, city key. So we could literally build like a little promenade down here. The only trouble is it's a hell of a drop. So a little bit dangerous. But we do have these other ones which like, yeah, much better. So that's got like a road underneath. So if we do like a curved key, we could say go to there. And we can sort of just curve it into the wall to finish. So now we've got like this awesome promenade thing. Oh, and we've just become a small city. Congratulations. Thank you, game. That means we've unlocked the hydro power plant. That could be fun and probably dangerous. But also train stations and cargo train terminals. So sweet. Look at the fireworks still going. Why is our bird all flamey as well? I think I have a mod turned on. One of the anarchy ones. And what I'm sort of thinking, we've got our key heading in this direction. I'm going to go a little bit further. So with our key, I'm going to go from there to there just to extend it. And we've got this like rocky sort of feature here. What I might actually do is turn this into like a little stream maybe. And then we can put like a bridge over potentially. So if we have a key on this side, we could sort of lower this area a little bit just to make a little stream. I want to do something just a little bit narrow. Oh god, my little stream has turned into a huge ass river. Oops. There you go. The water level is settled down there. So we'll lower this a little bit. Alright, the water is flowing up there. I may have done it a little bit too deep. But now let's see, can we build a pedestrian bridge? So we've got a European pedestrian bridge and an American one. So can we snap the end of this key? Come on, game, what are you doing? No, it appears I can't. Okay, but we can go from there. I reckon let's do a curved one. Like, oh, okay, that's actually a really cool bridge. Look at that. Our footpaths leading to it aren't great though, so we'll do a little bit of landscaping just to get that back. And then over here we'll add some steps so people can just come down if they wanna walk down the bottom, and then some more steps at the end. Okay, that's pretty nice. There's our sort of seawall thing. The only trouble is I can't work out how to like do my own paths properly. So we've got this sort of really dodgy one. When you're doing like pedestrian footways and stuff, you sort of look at desire lines. So a desire line is basically the path of least resistance. So say you're a pedestrian walking down this road and you want to get to that bridge. The desire line obviously would be some sort of like that sort of line, because it's like the path of least resistance. It's the shortest route. So you'd always try to avoid things like this, like making people walk down there, then walk up there and then across. But that is, not going to lie, an absolutely lovely bridge. A very long span as well. Let's see how is our river getting on. We've still got an invisible barrier of water physics. Like I don't know what's quite going on there, but okay. Ideally, I don't know if they exist in games, but I'd put like maybe a culvert there, like a head wall. And that would be like where a pipe's coming from. So maybe this water course continues like over this side maybe, and it passes on the highway under a culvert, which is pretty cool. We need to link up our actual city with these paths. So I haven't used this one yet. We've got gravel path and a pavement path. I think we'll do pavement. We'll literally just connect down to there. Very nice. So if people want to come down for a little promenade walk, they now can. Very nice. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? What's going on here? The AI's gone all stupid. The traffic, for some reason, it seems they're turning off, coming up here, and then just going down. Oh dear, I'm not quite sure how to fix that. I don't know why they think that's a shortcut. There you go, this hot dog van's got the right idea. Straight through, avoid the traffic. Has it stopped now? It might have stopped now. Yeah, I think the drivers were just having a funny 5 minutes. Maybe it was Sunday, and there were some Sunday drivers about. But yeah, looks like people are going straight ahead again. So, all sorted. Right, so there's our lovely new bridge and key behind it. I don't know why we've summoned like a black hole over here. What is going on there? And the further away you get, the bigger it gets. Is that, if I keep going, is it just gonna... Okay, it's not great, but it's not too bad. Hopefully people that walk along the promenade don't get sucked into that. But yeah, we had a little play with the new DLC. Very fun. I promise for next time I will do my best to actually work out how to build stuff properly in this game. So we don't end up with that. What is that? I think literally you'd get fired on the spot if you showed that design to someone. Yeah, but this bridge, pretty nice, if I do say so myself. But yes, peace, love, and bridges, and black holes. And I'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.